Machine doll? What is that? How's it different from a regular automaton?
Your ignorance disappoints me, Master Akabane. But I'll wager your friend knows, don't you? That noble education you received must be worth something.
He's saying he's a perfect doll. As in one which can operate with complete perfect independence.
Quite right, dear. I am both machine and doll. And yet I'm far different from any doll or any machine you've ever known. I truly am a divine creation.
Do you have a point? Because so far I haven't heard one.
Apologies. Talented as I am not without my failings. If I had to name but one flaw, it would be...
That your explanations ramble on and on?
Precisely. To sum up, as an individual, I am complete unto myself. And imperfect beings like you children stand no chance against me whatsoever. You shall not win.
You've come to a crossroads. You can take one of two paths tonight. You can die of exposure here, sad and alone, or you can die when you finally battle Tenzin Akabane.
Are you saying you'll give me a chance to fight him?
If such is your wish, I'm saying exactly that.
Then as of this moment, I'm yours.
Clever boy. Let us clarify the terms of our deal.
Our deal?
I am not utterly bereft of mercy. I may revere no deity, but neither am I some sort of demon. I'll give you a sporting chance. Who knows, perhaps you'll die a natural death after all. Depends on you.
And what does that mean?
If you can defeat Tenzin, you've succeeded. If you cannot, then I will take your body.
And what the hell makes me so special?
I have a rather difficult goal to achieve. To do so, I need living Crimson Wing blood.
Meaning Akabane. Fine, then I agree to your terms. If this body's what you need, you can have it.
Master?
I was thinking about my troublesome wretch of a boy. Such a naughty child, off doing whatever he pleases, heedless of the fact that he agreed to be mine.
It's not like you to complain, Master. Surely it will be fine. You know Raishin's heart better than anyone.
Impressive. Normally you'd be expending mountains of energy, fretting over Yaya's well-being.
I do nothing of the sort. I'm always perfectly calm. Come on, as long as she's with Raishin, we don't need to worry about Yaya, right?
Yes, Yaya will be fine. Better than fine, in fact. She'll eat the boy and grow ever closer. And then someone's dream will finally come true.
It doesn't matter to me whether you die or not. Then why on earth are you trying to stop me? Because Raishin will be sad if you do. Think about Tyrant Rex. She cares about you too. She's doing something horrible so you don't have to be killed. Raishin said as much too, but it's still hard to bear. I can't. Tyrant Rex, as Charlotte, explain the situation to me so I understand better than you think. Why would you tell me all this? I can handle the twit if it's just him, but if you get involved too, it'll make things much more difficult on me. If he knows I've been threatened, he'll try to help. He'll insist on playing the hero. Then why not tell him? You dumb cow! Neither of us will tell him because if we do, he'll put himself in danger! Raishin risks his life for people, simple as that. If someone's in trouble, he helps. It's just who he is. The least we can do is not make it any more difficult on him. So no more suicide attempts. Raishin deserves better. I'll leave most of the dogs here with you, and Loki's around if you need him. Robbie? Frey, where are you going? I'm going to go help Raishin. After all he's done for me, I owe him that much. Do you want to come?
You worry about me.
Pathetic showing on our part. Only one man and he's got us completely at his mercy.
You think you can keep going?
I'm nearly drained of magic energy.
And you don't have some kind of backup plan?
What kind of plan would I have? I can't do much of anything without energy. How about you, Mr. Always Has a Trick up his sleeve?
Sorry. With our lack of magic, brute force is the best bet. But he dodges all our big moves. And lots of small strikes won't do enough damage. Wait, can you handle one more shot if I need it?
Please, I could vaporize Big Ben if you asked me to.
That's our Char. Here we go.
Ready! What was that? Did Raishin turn his back on purpose? I'm confused. If he had been attacked from the front, then what?
It was risky, I admit, but it turned out all right.
Sorry, I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. It matters little how strong your doll is. She cannot harm me. I do respect your gamble, but it didn't pay off. It shan't take me long to dispatch her.
You gave us the solution yourself, you know. You may be a machine doll or whatever, but you're still not without your failings. Final flare, Yaya! Swirling night blossoms! We just had to think logically. If her punches have no effect on him, why would he even bother dodging Yaya's attacks? Obviously, he's hurt more than he's letting on. Whatever this machine doll's all about, it doesn't matter. If you're alive, using magical power will wear you out. Record shot, go now! There, just as I thought. These puppeteers nearby.
Oh my, what a surprise. However, were you so certain I was close at hand?
Doesn't matter. Now listen up. Your butler explained what he is, but I need you to fill in some of the gaps.
Continue.
Given what little I do know about him, I've just been treating him like an automaton.
What a fascinating thought process, and not far off the mark.
Even a machine doll needs his puppeteer when he runs out of energy.
And since you're lucky enough to have a dog around, you can track the magic by smell. Huh.
And now here we are, Cedric Granville, head festival administrator. You're gonna tell me everything.
You're a clever one, I'll give you that, always seeming 2 or 3 moves ahead of where I expect you to be. I was impressed when you brought in Sacred Blaze like you did, and then to use Silent Roar to corner me, why that was a stroke of pure genius. Still, if you think this is checkmate, you're sorely mistaken.
Raishin, behind you!
I'm afraid you're 1 move short. Sorry, Station.
Yes, Master.
Let's return home. You can make tea.
I would be happy to.
The fight was not without its merits. At the least we learned something interesting.
Apologies, I failed you.
No, you overwhelmed 2 rounds-level opponents, Shin. And better, you accomplished it without the aid of a puppeteer. I imagine that's more than enough to make the machine doll's presence felt.
Nevertheless, I am sorry I lost the battle. Though I'm curious about that doll called Yaya. Could she be...
Set aside the disappointments of the day, I'm in a wonderful mood. I'm fairly bouncing like a child with a new toy. It's all so brilliant. They shall dance delightfully in the palm of my hand.
I am talented, as befits a Bernstein butler. But I'm not without my failings. If I had to name one flaw, it's that I'm a tad cowardly.
Whatever do you have to be afraid of, Shin?
Those dancers in your palm. I fear they may one day leap free of your hand, young mistress. Then where would we be?
You don't get it. That's precisely why I'm excited. I'm looking even more forward to the festival than I already was.
Is that so? Could it be you're having those wicked thoughts again, mistress?
Why do you think I accepted this wretched rank in the first place? It certainly wasn't because I deserved to be in 87th place. For I am Outspeeder. I am the unstoppable Alice Bernstein!
meeting you in that machine doll of yours second last. I so look forward to renewing our acquaintance on festival grounds. Glad I wasn't all that worried about you, Twit. I knew you'd be just as hard to kill as you are hard-headed. I'm so sorry, Charlotte. I'm sorry as well. What? When we were growing up, I suppose I wasn't always the easiest person to live with. I felt so comfortable with you, but perhaps it seemed like arrogance. I doubt this makes things easier, but there are times when I feel inferior to you too. To me? Truly? Is it that surprising? You're more than a full inch bigger than me. That's not true. We're still almost the same height. Not that. Huh? Oh, blast it! Bottom's all right! I meant to carry that secret to the grave! Oh, what are you looking at, deviant? This is personal! Don't
No
you
more hitting us with broken bones here!
Buffoon! Oh, I can't risk it! I'm now forced to kill you! Sigmund, not this twist!
Now, Char, calm down.
What?
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but your secret, padding, shall we say, is not as secret as you might think.
I understand now. You should have said something. You wipe that smile off your face! Heather!
Burning the midnight oil again, eh, Magnus? Awake all night, were you?
Just as you were. It would be a shame to ruin such beauty, Professor.
Roped into playing the headmaster's bodyguard, I see. Being talented can have its disadvantages. Sometimes it is wiser to hide your talents. Isn't that how your Japanese proverb goes? It is a bit of a laugh, though, yeah? That hack had the temerity to call himself a machine doll. Certainly you can't have believed a word of his nonsense. This is your area of expertise. There's a story I wonder if you've heard. Apparently some fool from a backwater village in the Far East attempted to make a machine doll out of a living girl's body. This happened just 2 years ago.
Using living creatures results in a band doll, not a machine doll.
Initially, yes. But developing any new technology requires some research and experimentation. It would make a certain amount of sense for someone to begin mass-producing band dolls in an effort to create a full machine doll.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I am suggesting that Nectar is keeping an eye on you, Tenzin Akabane. Nothing? You don't deny it?
Nor do I confirm it. My identity is of no real consequence. Either way, I shall stay my course, and Raishin will try to kill me. So what difference could it possibly make?
One warning. Not as your professor, but simply as someone who's lived longer.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Keep one thing at the forefront of your mind. The manufacture of human life is magic's greatest taboo.
I appreciate your guidance.
Now then, I am rather curious to learn who will be the first to accept the poisoned fruit and take a bite.
All right, time to eat. Here it comes.
Look, it's not that I don't appreciate the gesture, but
Just one bite.
Yaya.
You need food to get your strength back. If you don't eat, you'll never get better.
I don't know why you're so concerned about that fool. I hope he doesn't get better. If he's gonna re-break bones I mended, he doesn't deserve to. No, sir.
That's a horrible thing to say. Surely you don't mean it. Please heal him again, Doctor. He'll be a much better patient this time, I'll make certain.
Lovely. I've not seen you before. You must be new.
Get away from me!
A pretty girl such as you is welcome in the infirmary anytime. Come and visit whenever you'd like. Now, what are you called, love?
Henriette, who happens to be my younger sister.
Your Tyrant Rex's sister? Oh, God, just what I need.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Forget about it. I just did what I thought was right. Anyway, it's nice having you both in the same room. Now I can see the resemblance. Seriously,
You cad! I saw where you were looking when you said that!
What? What did I say to piss you off this time? Just stay calm, okay?
Calm! Why don't you just admit you're a bosom-obsessed git who judges a woman's worth by what's under her blouse? I have had enough, you twit! Leave me be and make friends with Miss Mamrys over there! What's wrong, Frey? Do you take issue with that? You may not realize it, but bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. I'm sure it must be simply awful for you. It can be, yes! Feeding's the worst. My back and arms get so exhausted. Are you putting me on? Oh, sure, I'm just fine then. All because mine are so easy to wash. Oh, hey there, Charlotte. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Henry's here. Anyway, I'm sure Russian likes the small ones too. Doesn't strain He's the type who's terribly picky about the ladies he's with.
That doesn't make me sound any better. I'm not some kind of animal, thank you very much.
You don't appreciate a smaller bosom? I'm so sure you would.
Stop assuming things. You two certainly have your problems, but it has nothing to do with the size of your chests.
What a mean thing to say after all we've been through. You said you felt like you knew me, like we had a connection. Felt like you knew her? What's going on here? Rations. A sick, filthy deviant. Just ask my dogs.
Your dogs? Are we past that? I'm the only not sick one here! Hey, Loki. I think you dropped something here.
I am a humble and tolerant person, but one thing I simply cannot abide is idiots who interrupt my studies.
Wait, this isn't my fault! You know how these dingbats can be!
Stop making excuses. This kind of thing happens because you're careless with women's feelings, jerk.
You're the jerk! Were you even listening? At no point did I say anything that was disrespectful to women!
Naughty Raishin. Disrespecting women again? That will not do!
Funny how I expect the infirmary to be a quiet place. You seem to be enjoying some popularity with the ladies.
Not you two. I'm tired of being made out to be the bad guy. I've done nothing wrong.
Well, it is convenient you're all here. We've just about sorted out this whole mess. I assume you want to know what Headmaster Rutherford has decided. First off, the clock tower is going to be rebuilt. Naturally, doing so will cost a fortune. However, we'll use assets from the Blue Earldom, the ones that were frozen by the Crown following the unfortunate automaton incident.
In other words, the government will pay for it with funds confiscated from our family.
You're certain of this? How'd you manage those financial acrobatics?
I'm not privy to all the details, but according to the headmaster, a certain wealthy party put in a good word with Parliament on our behalf.
Wealthy party?
Someone with a daughter at the academy, so mind your manners with your fellow students. The next situation you may already be aware of. The admissions board has found some inconsistencies. No, let's be honest, some blatant lies in Henriette's application. Her enrollment here is being revoked. But, and this is the reason for her outfit, I've decided to let her stay on campus as my lab maid. So don't worry about your sister. Under my wing, I'm sure she'll flourish.
Wonderful news! Yes, thank you so much!
No need for all that. It actually works out quite well for me. The rest of you children were already deep in my debt, and now I have a marker with Tyrant Rex's name on it as well. That's all I came to say. Heal swiftly, boys, and do take it easy.
This isn't over yet. Not by a long shot. That so-called machine doll and his puppeteer. What are they after? And what do I do next?
Raishin, are you awake?
No,
Your new friends. They're good people, aren't they?
I'm not in love with any of them. Let it go.
Denying it is very suspicious. Yaya just means, before all is said and done, we'll have to fight them, won't we?
Yeah,
Yaya has to fight Sigmund and Robbie.
there's nothing to worry about. You know you're the best automaton in the whole world.
That's not what Yaya is afraid of.
I'll become more powerful too. Make myself a puppeteer worthy of you. Alright? We'll fight our way through this stupid-ass war. And we'll do it together.
Right! But then you know what that means.
What?
You just made a solemn vow to become a man worthy of Yaya.
No, I did not. That's just how your twisted brain interpreted it.
Whatever, Yaya likes you just the way you are. So, you see, you can make Yaya your wife immediately!
Not a chance!
At the very least, you can propose!
No! And you realize that's the same thing!
How about a kiss?
I'm tired, Yaya! Please just leave me alone!